If you are looking for a bidet system that has all the bells and whistles but doesn't cost an arm and a leg, I've got the perfect solution for you. In this video, I will walk you through exactly why I love this particular SmartBidet, how I feel about it 3 years later, and make sure you stay until the end because I do want to give you some tips that you need to be aware of so you are not freaked out like I was and like many of my family members were when we first received this and installed it. I'm going to start with the remote first because obviously I can't demonstrate how this is working. Otherwise it will spray everywhere if I use it without sitting on it. But some of these are self-explanatory. So there's the rear and the front. So that is where the water sprays. And then here's the dry. So with that down below, you'll see the water temperature or the water pressure and the dry temperature. So the dry, it can go from room temperature air to a very warm air. I don't like the warm air. I like the room temperature air. My husband likes the dry air. I think it gets too hot, but that's a personal preference. Rear and front, I think that's self-explanatory as well. And then water pressure. So you can go from a gentle stream to a pretty high stream by turning that up or down. Water temperature, again, self-explanatory. You can go from cold water to pretty warm, and then the seat temperature as well. I like a warm seat even in the summertime with the air conditioner on. When I pull my pants down, I don't want that shock to my system when I sit down, especially in the middle of the night or early morning. So that part I absolutely love. Nozzle position. So normally after I go, when I want to clean, I will turn on rear and then I will do oscillate. So it's oscillating, but then I usually move the position up and back as well because that just helps me feel like I'm getting a better clean. And then down here, there is this eco mode. I don't use the eco mode, so that does a couple things. Eco mode keeps less hot water available, so it will not be super warm right when you sit down. It might take a minute to warm that up, and it also does not keep your seat heated. I do not use eco mode. I don't think it makes enough of a difference in my energy bill. I like to have that warm seat and plenty of hot water the entire time I'm using it. So I'm going to keep it in full mode. We don't use eco mode. Here's what it looks like installed on my toilet. You can see I just have a normal toilet with the elongated seat. So I got the elongated style bidet to match. It's super easy to install. You do need an electricity source. We originally, in another bathroom, we were using an extension cord, but we had this new outlet installed specifically for the bathroom. We do want a GFI since it is around water. Here you can see the one light. The one light's just showing power. If it was on eco mode, you would see another light for eco mode. And then just to show you the setup here, super simple to install. You just get a bypass off of your current water that goes into your toilet. And it's super easy. I did it myself. It takes no time at all. I'm not handy, and it was super easy to hook up. There's really not much to see here. One of the features that I do like, though, it does have the soft closed lids. You don't have to worry about that banging. I think that's really nice. Okay, and then the last thing I did mention, I was going to come back to this. There's a turbo mode. I never used the turbo mode for a while. Curiosity got me, so I decided I was going to use that. And I was in for quite a surprise. So when it says turbo, it is not kidding. It is turbo. The water sprays really hard and takes care of everything inside and out. So I was not expecting that, so I just wanted to make sure that you knew, and you may not want to use the turbo mode unless you are wanting extra clean inside and out. But yeah, 3 years later, this is a complete game changer. I don't know what we would do without it, and I couldn't ask for a better one. It has everything that we need and want without spending thousands of dollars. So definitely my preference. I think it's a great product. I would recommend it over and over again. I've actually recommended this to several family members and they've purchased it as well. So yeah, check it out.